Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Just here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back for reaction to Chucky. This is season 3, episode 6, Panic Room. And before we jump to the episode, I feel like we need to take a moment of silence here for our dearly departed Devon Sawa. So, R.I.P. Mr. President, but with him now out of the picture, guess who's got a hold of some nuclear codes? So are we actually going to see Chucky destroy America? Am I watching a prequel to Fallout? But with this show, I honestly wouldn't put anything past them. And honestly, I'm not sure if we're going to get a season 4 or not. So I say go out with a bang. But speaking of potentially going out with a bang, we saw Jake and Devon actually connect physically last episode. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the clock might be ticking for one of them, but there's only one way to find out. So if you guys look my full reaction to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. Now subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time. Click that button down below. Smash like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
What can I do to make you feel better? I don't want you to die again. You can't die again, please.
Everyone dies, kid. Some of us more than once. The point is to make a difference while we're here.
I was just saying that.
Mark.
Go big. You gotta go big or go home.
That whoever's left when the dust settles will always remember one name. Chucky.
Hell yeah.
Who's Chucky?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
You'll see, kid.
I'll never let you go again, Joseph.
Oh man, this isn't good. He's got a hold of him.
A ghost ripped my husband's face apart.
Okay, they found him.
And I am going to deal with it.
He's just so calm about it. Chucky did it.
Who the fuck is Chucky?
Great start. It's kind of hard to cover this one up.
What are you two doing?
Dresser.
Sent in the cleaners.
Saul Goodman sent me.
She is freaking out right now.
Ma'am?
I need to get out of here. What?
Sorry, ma'am.
What?
I'm heartbroken.
What's he doing?
I apologize, man, but we can't wake your boys.
Don't try to break her back then.
Wake up, Brad. Wake up. I need you to pack.
You're sleeping together?
Just a couple of days. We are leaving tonight.
Everything okay, Matt?
No.
Yes. We are going to Chicago to see my sister.
She is freaking out right now.
Mrs. Collins.
Making things worse,
With all
Almos.
due respect, grief, and utter candor. If this gets out, the world as we know and love it is over. So
It's gonna be over soon anyway.
you're not going anywhere.
Where the hell have you two been? Great.
She knew right
Congratulations, by
away.
the way. I was here trying to get us back in the good graces of Grant so we can find my sister and kill Chucky.
He's already dying.
So if he dies while we sit around and do nothing, then
It's not over till it's over, though. You know
Guess
Chucky.
that didn't occur to you while you were busy consummating your relationship. Also, he dies all the time. That doesn't stop him.
He's dying for good this time.
We'll see.
We all want to find Caroline.
First son invited us for dinner and a movie.
Well, that's great. When?
Tonight. And Jake, you can tell me about the sex later.
Why Jake, not Devon?
Mrs. Collins, whether you like it or not, you are more than complicit in covering up these murders. You chose to marry a man who became the president of the United States. That man is gone. Your duty to the American people.
Stop with the condescending.
How is it her duty to stay in a murder house? If they actually think that a ghost murdered the president, why are they staying there?
That we knew something, we'll look negligent, or worse, complicit. There's no exposing the truth.
There you go.
Are divisions of this government you know nothing about. You think this is the first time we've ever experienced something unusual?
What is the name of the expert you called?
Dr. Carol Lindstrom, our expert in the paranormal from Duke
Carol
University,
Lindstrom.
is on her way here at this very moment.
No, they didn't. They bring him back?
I'd like you to meet the president's double, Randall Jenkins.
The president's double? This is number 5 for Devin Sawa. Number 5?
On the five-time WCW champion.
It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope I'm not too forward when I say I hope I can be a port in your storm. That's it, that's all.
You'll do. Only in this show.
Are sometimes
Would something like this work, I swear to God.
Circumstances, of course, unfortunately.
And I kind of love it.
This is one such circumstance, ma'am. As I was saying,
Another man who's come back from death.
As these last few weeks have been, and you haven't been.
Actually, everybody in this room has, except for Bryce.
These last few weeks have been a terrible stress on you. We get you something to eat.
It's like shoved her out of there. Forced her out of the room.
Could you get me another inspirational?
Hey.
They are back at the White House.
We're the heroes, remember? I'm not gonna let some asshole take you away from me.
Moments like this definitely have me worried for one of these two.
Hey, it's them again. They're back.
I just love a good sequel. Don't you?
Yes!
Hey, come on. Listening for me.
Oh,
Come
I see.
on.
Think she actually likes him?
Honestly, I think she kind of does.
Get a musical here? I would really like to hate on them right now for this moment, but they're killing it.
Grant? Hi, Mrs. Collins.
You suck, Mom.
I didn't know you had company. Over.
Wait, you said it was okay, remember?
Slipped my mind.
Is Dad home yet?
No. He's probably working late.
Is he staying for dinner?
He's acting odd right
But
now.
no, I'm much too busy.
Oh, damn. Maybe next time.
Getting drunk tonight.
When's Dad coming home?
Your father isn't feeling very well.
Well, earlier he said he was at work.
He was.
And now he's sick?
Where's Henry?
He's just playing in his room.
Yeah, he's taking care of his doll.
What's wrong with his doll?
It's dying.
Just tell Grant right now. Just be honest. Lexi, be like, I'll hook up with you after, but we need to kill your little brother's doll before he kills the rest of the world.
What is all this? How sick are we saying he is?
Optics, Madam First Lady. Imperative that the public doesn't ask too many questions, so they can fill in the blanks on their own.
So, where is it? Now, what's my birthday?
Joseph, you were born on leap year, remember?
And now Chucky's got a gun.
We're just getting to the best part.
No!
Get any fucking weirder?
Chucky's got a gun.
Fuck it. Your family is in danger.
Boom.
Your brother's doll is alive. His name is Chucky, and he's a serial killer.
So you use me to get some rare toy?
At first. Yes.
Oh, right. We did use you. I also like you.
Boom. Right there.
And I don't want Chucky hurting you or your family. So can we please just skip over that whole teen movie drama moment where you're mad at me and find that red-headed freak before he does any more damage?
Thank you, writers.
Thank you.
He's with my brother.
at you.
Look at
You
you.
don't even look like it.
Joseph, what are you doing?
My name is fucking Chucky.
The reveal.
And I'm going for the news.
Chucky's gonna hold the president hostage.
Henry had a bad dream. Something about ghosts in the situation room, so I was just gonna take him down there and show him.
The gun pointed at his back. Oh!
Mr. Jenkins.
Mr. President.
James. I'm so sorry.
Oh! That was actually pretty freaky.
Is everything okay, Mr. President?
Nah. Not at all.
All the same, I should report your position. Eagle is on the move with Baby Eagle. We are heading.
Chucky! Eagle's on the move, and I just got shot in the head.
You know, I don't even like guns. Actually, I was killed with a gun. But sometimes you're in a hurry, so you do your best.
Gotta work with what you got. Another one! That works too.
Severed his frontal lobe from his thalamus. So he's fully aware when I do this.
Oh my god. And it's leaking out too?
Stay the course.
It's too late. Is this actually happening?
Mr. President.
Chucky's starting World War III.
American Aerospace Defense Command.
And I'm here for it.
Alpha 17, Delta 8, 23, Sigma 11.
Stand by for step 2. Iris verification.
This is actually happening.
Iris verification. Granted.
That's what he took his eyes for. I didn't even think about that.
Verification.
Needed Ma! Top of the world!
There goes the world.
Why don't we start with Moscow, Pyongyang, and the 90th parallel north?
Isn't that the North Pole? There's nobody there.
We still have 2 episodes after this too. You gonna get post-apocalyptic Chucky? Yes.
Where the hell is my sister? Tell me, you delusional, nuked up ginger!
Or what? You'll kill me?
It's no longer a ginger.
Hey, Nimrods. I'm almost dead. And guess what? I've never been happier. By the time I'm through, I'll have 8 billion victims. Or otherwise.
Look at Jake with the pizza cutter.
Little Caesar, I'll blow that haircut right off your stupid head.
Little Caesar. Little Caesar.
What are you doing?
He's the only way to Caroline to start World War III!
They shot him.
Oh, what a world! What a world!
The bud's right there.
Mr. President. Abort. Target Pyongyang revoked. 90th parallel.
Oh! This polar bear's like, what the fuck?
Detonation successful, Mr. President.
Oh my god.
And he withered away.
It's not over, Lexi. We're gonna find Caroline.
It's definitely not over. 2 more episodes.
That's not Daddy.
Get Nino on the line. Lock this shit up.
Charles Lee Ray in the White House. Holy shit. That final shot there, Brad Dourif, Chucky just laughing. That was like classic Chucky too. Also classy, but whoo, man. I was thinking like halfway through the episode too, I was like, all right, what are we going to talk about in this recap afterwards? We've got basically just finding a replacement for the president. For the most part, that's pretty much all that's going down this episode. And then the last 10-15 minutes happen, and whoo, holy hell, we got some stuff to talk about. But before we do, all right, guys, that was Chucky Season 3, Episode 6. Panic Room, and there's a lot that went down in the last 10-15 minutes there. Like I was saying, Chucky's actually dead. Never mind Devon Sawa. I thought we were going to experience a second Devon Sawa death this episode, but nah, he's still alive for now, Randall, but Chucky is no more. We saw old version of Brad Dourif, well, current version of Brad Dourif, old version of Chucky just walking the halls of the White House as a ghost. This show, man, I never thought we would actually get to this point. Who could have predicted this? Never in a million years. When we started this TV series or even the movies, the first time you ever watched it, did you ever think that we would wind up in the White House and watch the spirit roam the hall? Because I never did, yet here we are, and it still somehow works. I'm still on board, and I'm still loving it. So that actually says a lot about the writing and everybody involved. They'll make us still actually care this far along. I feel like for most series, we'd be like, all right, we jumped the shark like 2 seasons ago, but somehow, fuck the shark, we're still here. Chucky just killed Santa. That was the last thing that Chucky ever did. Fuck Santa. Fuck every kid. Fuck them kids that believe in Santa. That was Chucky this episode, so... My God, this was a special episode. Definitely gave me a few laughs too, but... Yeah, at first I was like, I never would have thought that we'd see Devon Sawa again this season. I don't know why it didn't even cross my mind. It really should have, because what is this, version number 5 now that we've actually seen the show? And the actor is probably loving it too, because he gets to keep on reappearing in the same show in multiple different roles, and he gets to play each character slightly different. So it's definitely pretty cool. And you know what? It's like a running gag at this point. I'm definitely on board for it. I'm just rolling with it. I freaking enjoy it. So I don't know why I was not expecting him to appear again. I probably should have thought of that. I'm sure most of you guys already did, but I just wasn't on the ball with that one. So when he popped up, I was like, no. Are they actually doing this? Are they actually bringing Devon Sawa back yet again for a 5th or 6th time back to Chucky after he's been killed? And yes, that's exactly what they did. He's here now once more. Randall, and he actually stepped up this episode too, because he was the one that did the final gunshot of Chucky. He actually killed Chucky, crazy enough, even though Chucky was already dying. But man, oh man, the way that whole thing played out, while Chucky was going on the rampage there, he did not give a fuck too. Right from the elevator scene onwards, it was pretty much balls to the wall. Like, he knew he was dying. So I was even saying that at the start, like, I don't know if there's going to be a 4th season, so you know what, just go all out, balls to the wall, crazy. Never mind 4th season. This is like, we still have 2 more episodes to go. It's not even the finale or the penultimate episode for the season. So yeah, I have no idea what else they have in store. But by showing that final image of Brad Dourif there in the halls with the Chucky image planted over top of him, I don't know. It's almost like a goodbye. It feels almost like a goodbye to have him appear in the show. And it was almost like bittersweet too, because it didn't feel like an actual story moment, as weird as that. Let me explain. It didn't feel like a story moment, like it was trying to progress the story in regards to him appearing in the show. It was almost like a way of bringing him back, the current form of the actor, the man behind the voice, the man, the myth, the legend, this entire series, kind of get him back on screen to like honor him in a way, and it was almost like a way of saying thank you. So that's what I mean by like not story purposes, but obviously story purposes. Chucky's dead now. His ghost is roaming the halls, as well as the president's ghost. We also saw him appear, and the first lady, she was, I don't know, something about her acting, like the last 2 episodes. I don't know if it's the character or the direction that they have the actress acting. It's just, it's really frustrating, some of the things that she's actually doing in the show. But of course, there's a lot on her mind right now, so I kind of got to give her a break. She just lost her husband, the president, the father to her children. So yeah, I should probably be a little bit easy on her. And then she was kind of being strong for her kids as well and lying to them, and then also working with Price, and he was in her head. So yeah, you know what? I might just cut all that out. Never mind. I'm gonna give her a pass for the last 2 episodes. But I will say, I don't know, she was kind of annoying me the last 2 episodes, just the way that she was acting. So I'm glad that she, by the end of this episode though, where everything was revealed, everything was out on the forefront, where she basically just yelled to Price like, "No more games. Stay the fuck away from my children. I'm done." And then he just kind of like, okay, and then like went back to the war room there. But everybody knows at this point. That was also another moment too when Lexi actually revealed to Grant. I was just like, thank you writers, for, she was like, all right, nothing of this teen angst and teen drama shit. I'm gonna tell you how it actually is. I'm like, thank you writers. This is actually what I've been asking for. Like, I'm pretty sure I said that right before too. I'll try to include that in the actual edited episode for YouTube. But before she said that line, I'm pretty sure I also said, Lexi, just say, you'll bang him later. This is how it is. Like, you got to save the day right now. His family and yours. And that's pretty much exactly what she did. So, and I'm glad too, the other moment, that whole scene would have gone to waste if Grant would have been like, wait, you're just using me? And then he just runs off and doesn't like actually give them access, doesn't actually help them out past that point. So yes, he did have that moment there where he's like, wait, you were using me? And then I was like, oh no, this is it. Are they going to ruin this moment? Are they going to ruin this scene? And then he's like, he came through, he's like, all right, but we got to save my brother. So thankfully, they just moved past that very quick. I thought they almost brought back that teen angst for a second. I was getting a little bit worried, but they moved past it quickly enough where I didn't even really care. But Chucky on his rampage afterwards when they were following him, but it started with Chucky in the elevator. He took out the guy, the one bodyguard there. He's like, Eagle, we should report your position, sir. Eagle reported to Eagle's Nest, and they get shot in the head, and then Chucky threw down the hall too. As soon as they get off the elevator, like, the music kicks in all intense, and the one guy, the other bodyguard, just pulls out his gun, and Chucky just blasts him as well. And Chucky, like, there was no fucks given it past that point. So yeah, Chucky, he definitely went out with the bang. If that's the last that we see of him in that version of Chucky, it can't be though. There's 2 more episodes. There's no freaking way we don't see Charles Lee Ray and his spirit go back into a doll. There's got to be another version of the doll. Even though the doll freaking disappeared. The doll's gone now. The doll disappeared at the very end, so it just evaporated. We saw his bones too. That was freaking crazy. And it was Randall that shot him, the president, the imposter president that did the final kill blow, the final kill shot on him. So wow, he actually played an impactful role. I'm impressed. And at first when he's like being brought into Randall and the first lady saw him, he's like going through the hall, he's like, hey, I'm the president now. I'm in the White House. So she's just looking like, I can't even do this. I can't deal with this guy. Like, what the hell is going on? And to get to this point, the 6th episode of the 3rd season, I've been asking myself, what the hell's going on very many times, just to first be in the White House and then kill the president, and then Chucky growing old and he's dying, and now he's got nuclear codes and he just activated them, and he just launched freaking missile at the North Pole, and he just killed Santa. Like, I never could have predicted this in a million years, but I'm loving it. 2 episodes to go, guys. The next 2 are There Will Be Blood and then Final Destination. All right, so we didn't see the president die in Final Destination, but we're definitely going to see Randall die in Final Destination. That's my official prediction, but we still have Caroline out there. Lexi's got to get her back. We didn't see Jennifer Tilly or Tiffany, I should say, in prison on death row. We got to stop her from being killed. She's got her one guard too, her one girl, so she's gonna get out of that. I'm not worried about her at all. I'm more worried about Chucky and now his ghost and just roaming the halls. But if there is no season 4, and this is truly the last that we see of Chucky and Brad Dourif in the role, but I've also heard too that there's a movie in the works, so maybe after this there's not going to be any more seasons, but there is going to be another movie, so maybe that will be the final conclusion. But I feel like as long as Brad Dourif's alive, there's never going to be a final conclusion. But let's just say, for the sake of this video, for the sake of this reaction, if this is in fact the last that we see of Brad Dourif in the role, these final 2 episodes here, and just seeing him appear there is kind of sad because I guess we all grow old. But I just want to say thank you. Obviously, he's never going to watch this, but man, for him to keep on appearing, like keep coming back, I'm sure the pay is nice too, but still, like so many actors, like you see them appear like iconic roles, and maybe because it's horror, they're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. But for some reason, he's done bigger and better things. Well, I don't want to say better, but he's done bigger things. Let's just say that. Yet he still keeps on coming back to this role. So it's very much appreciated by the horror community. Everybody freaking loves Brad Dourif. So to see him appear at the end there, it was kind of sad. So yes, I'm kind of mourning like a serial killer here, an on-screen serial killer, but at the same time, the man's a freaking legend. Brad Dourif, Charles Lee Ray, Chucky, man. I just don't want it to end. I don't want the show series to end either. I feel like it deserves a fourth season. I don't know what the ratings are like. Let me see here. I don't think they're very good, but yeah, we're not even breaking like anywhere near 1 million, so not even breaking like 500,000 or anywhere close to 500,000 per episode. But nowadays, it's a little bit difficult too with streaming and whatnot, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about ratings. Let's just say if this is, in fact, the last that we see, if Season 3 is the end of Chucky, the TV series, then, man, thank you so much for even giving us this show, because it's a wild show, and I just don't want it to end, guys. So 2 more episodes. I'm sure they're going to get even crazier from here. How can they not get even crazier from here after what we just saw? Santa was just killed. Chucky was just killed. Numerous bodyguards were just killed. The president was just killed an episode ago. We got an imposter president now. He's soon to be killed once more. Are we going to lose Devin? Are we going to lose Jake? Are we going to lose Lexi? Please, I don't want to lose Lexi. But at the same time, do you know what? I will say this. I was right about to say, if we're not going to get any more TV seasons, then you know what? Just kill them all. But I take that back. Or you know what? Thank God I never even said it, but I guess I kind of just did. But I am going to take that back, because I was just thinking, if there is in fact a movie afterwards, after this TV series, I want to see all the surviving kids in that series. You don't got to recast. We don't got to have a brand new set of characters, a brand new telling of, hopefully it's not a remake, a brand new telling of his tale. I want to see the story continue for a grand conclusion, a grand finale on the big screen. And you know what? These kids have carried the show just as much as Chucky has and Jennifer Tilly has as well. I want to see them all back for a final time on the big screen also. So I feel like they deserve it, man. I don't want to see any more kids, a whole new cast at all. These kids deserve it because they all freaking rock. Who doesn't like this entire cast that they've actually put together for this TV series? So hopefully that's the plan moving forward, but 2 more episodes, we shall see. So I think I'm going to end it there, guys. As always, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. You guys can like, subscribe. Really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your night. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I ain't not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week, so